Shreya is joining us for the very latest details on this particular story. He continues to get us all the latest as far as that particular accident is concerned as well. Now, Anjali's family has also countered allegations made by her friend who said that she was drunk, autopsy revealing that she died due to dragging. Her lungs popped out of the body as well. First up, visuals here on India Today. Shreya, if you could walk our viewers through all that is going on right now and what these officials are trying to ascertain at the moment, because that particular Baleno car is on our screens for our viewers to see. At the moment, we can see a team of investigative officers investigating what really could have happened. So I'm throwing straight across to you for more.
Well, I'll explain it to you, Chaiti. You can see the visuals. I guess our viewers are very categorically and clearly seeing the DCP of Outer District now lying underneath the Baleno car. He's lying back because, you know, that's how Anjali also was dragged for the 13 kilometers long stretch. You can see the DCP lying on his back, and this is on the side of the passenger seat. That's exactly what we had broken to our viewers earlier as well, that Anjali was dragged as she got stuck between the front and the rear left wheel, and that's how the entire incident transpired. To take an understanding on whether it is possible for those driving the car to not understand that they had a person stuck. Remember, they are trying to get that thing ascertained. No one else but the DCP himself, I repeat, is right now underneath that Baleno car trying to get an understanding of the sense of what's happening. You can see an FSL team out there. They are taking photographs. Take a look, take a close look on the visuals. The DCP is also trying to move around the car to ascertain, because remember, blood samples majorly were found on the front and the rear left wheels, but there were blood spots at the other parts of the car as well. So that's the reason this entire scene was recreated. The DCP has obviously come out. The entire scene looks like has been recreated as the FSL team has taken the photographs of the same. But look it over here, the DCP is now talking with the FSL team, and after talking with the FSL team, he is now taking an entire roundup, an entire queue of what really transpired. He's taking an understanding into the situation. Look at the FSL team person really again giving a close view to the DCP, that how on that very unfortunate night Anjali was entangled between the front rear wheel, and obviously she was dragged along for 13 long kilometers. The FSL team is explaining that entire thing to the DCP, who's present at the spot as the recreation is currently under its way, Chaiti. Well, and right now you can see. Right now you can see over here that he's also taking close photographs. He's taking close photographs of the scene, and from what we're understanding, that there must be CCTV footage that the Delhi police has also retrieved while they mapped the entire stretch, and that's the reason they're trying to also understand the turn in which the scooty collided with the car and how the collision happened. They're also trying to ascertain that. You can see the scooty is also lying down in front of the car. That's how they're trying to gauge the entire accident, the theory of how the accident took place, because, you know, for anyone, it's very difficult for viewers to really wrap it around that a girl was dragged for a 13 kilometers long stretch, and those sitting inside the car did not really understand. That theory is something that the Delhi police is also now refusing to buy, and with the eyewitness Nidhi also claiming that Anjali was alive when she got stuck in the car, but the ones driving the car refused to slow down and they dragged her along. That's the reason this recreation stands very crucial, because this is how the investigation is something that the Delhi police will make a headway into, that what transpired in that night, how Nidhi was struck, and you know how Anjali was actually dragged. And this reason, remember, because tomorrow the remand also expires of all the three accused, so the Delhi police will also have to give the entire story before the court if at all they want to seek an extension, or either ways they send the accused to the judicial custody. So they will have to have something solid before the court of law to actually explain. On one side we see that there are a lot of pressure from the family members where they continue to question the Delhi police's investigation. That's the reason the Delhi police is now looking like they do not want to leave any stone unturned, and none other than the DCP himself is taking an elaborate understanding into what transpired. He went underneath that Baleno car towards the left side, which is the passenger seat, between the rear and the front left wheel. The FSL team was taking photographs, and now after the entire recreation has happened, it seems like that the DCP is showing the FSL team members certain visuals that probably they have come across during the investigation, certain photographs. This could be photographs of injuries that Anjali had received. Remember, again, to highlight the post-mortem report, 41 injuries received by Anjali. Out of that, 14 to 15 were ante-mortem injuries, which means injuries which she received after her death. So definitely they would try to understand that at what course of time and how did she receive those injuries, because these are very crucial for the Delhi police to make a watertight case against all the 5 accused who were sitting and driving that Baleno car. And right now it is something that they would want to submit before the court, and that is where the case will stand solid. We already know the 304A culpable homicide amounting to murder has been slapped against all 5 of them. To again detail our viewers, it was Deepak who was driving the car, Manoj Mittal was sitting on the passenger seat, and the remaining 3, Amit, Mithun and Kishan, they were sitting at the rear. So these are the details of the entire thing that has come into the light during the course of investigation. Now, to corroborate all of the evidence that they have received, this is the scientific bit of investigation that is left for the Delhi police to ascertain what transpired, how the body was dragged along, and that's exactly what you see on your screens right now. The DCP part of the recreation of the scene and taking a complete cue of understanding from the FSL team as they explain to the DCP of what they scientifically unearthed into this case.